Hello everyone and welcome back to another part of the Forza Horizon 5 Let's Play. There's been so many, I kind of forgot which episode this was. Oh well, it'll say in the title and thumbnail anyway. However, a while ago we managed to get this thing, the Volkswagen Beetle, also affectionately known as the Vocho. Well, I went back through some of that footage and I realised there was one more Beetle that we still have yet to find. Or rather, to obtain. But that means we need to go back and go through the rest of the Vocho missions. So, we shall take this Vocho, we'll go back, drive a whole heap of other Vochos, and then hopefully get a very interesting and hopefully very worthwhile kind of mega Vocho, if you will. So, let's go and do that. I regret picking this as an intro card, it is so slow. One painfully slow drive. Later, here we are. The Horizon story of the Vocho. So let's go back to that. Let's see. We have Vocho across country. So, let's go and see what we can do with that. We've got to get 2 minutes and 30 seconds for 3 stars. This could be tricky.
Some more modifications. I've tried to get it as close as possible to how Papa Fernando and a rally team would have built it.
Really?
What's the problem? You don't think they would have taken a little modern technology if it made the Vocho go faster? Just get in and hang on.
Understood.
And hang on. Wait. Oh god, why does this terrify me?
Rowdy set. I'll call out waypoints as we go. Are you ready for a time trial?
I'm ready for anything in this.
So do that. Oh, this thing's oh, this is.
Hey, watch the body work. I just feel that.
Oh, it does not like that.
Waypoint 1, ándale.
I'm going.
There's more. I thought that was it. Okay, I've got to try and keep this thing in as straight a line as I possibly can do without finding rocks. Hang on. Vocho, are you done spinning now? Are you done spinning? Okay, I think I finally got the Vocho back under control. No, I don't. So we have got not much time left to go quite a fair distance. We're just going to have to cut across here and hope for the best because we have 30 seconds, not even that, to make it to the destination, which is honestly not too far away, hopefully. So we should hopefully be able to make it. Yes!
And across the finish line. Whew. Nice drive, my friend.
It wasn't easy.
I couldn't find a driver named Fernando Torres in the records for the Baja 500 or the Baja 1000. But that doesn't mean he didn't enter.
What about the Dakar?
Africa is a long way for a little Vocho. Maybe that was just a story he told to Uncle Oscar and the other kids in the family. I know I would have sat and listened to him for hours.
Wouldn't we all?
Official or not, he must have been quite a racer.
Sí, he was. Vamos.
And there is our 3 stars. Right, on to the next chapter that we just somehow haven't done yet. So we have 2 chapters left to do, Cornering Machine and the Skill Chore. Now I reckon the Skill Chore might be the tricky one, so let's go ahead and get that done first, and then we've just got the cornering one to do, and we should be very close to what we're trying to obtain.
Ah, just in time. We're ready for you.
Yeah?
Oh, this paint was
I
nice.
really wanted to see what this car can do, agility-wise. So I built you a challenge course. Want to give it a shot?
Definitely.
I thought so. Get in. I'll get you up to speed.
Oh boy, what is this?
We've set up a bunch of ramps and obstacles all around here. Follow your route and get through it as fast as you can.
Okay, we've just got to absolutely floor it in this thing, essentially. So we do not have much time. We just need to go crazy. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drift this thing a lot, and then hopefully cut back to when we have enough points. And hey, at least this thing handles well, unlike the previous one we've driven. And hopefully that should be all the points that we need. We've got 20 seconds left. Let's go and see what we can do. There. 52,000 with a 5, or rather 53,000 now with a 5 times multiplier. That is more than enough for what we needed to do. Fantastic.
Fantastic. That was quite the show. I'm going to need to feel a couple of dents, but that's the good thing with the Vocho. You just get your hammer and some hot water.
This is a great car. Your great-granddad would have loved to have seen it, I'm sure.
Definitely. A pity we can't show him. Never mind, get out of here. I'll call you soon.
And there it is, 265,360 skill points. Let's see how we did on the leaderboard. Though as it turns out, poor old AR12 did not do too well with this one. 217,000. Ah well. Maybe next time. And here is the other chapter that we had left to do. Again, this is 2 minutes and 30 seconds with a cornering machine at chapter 7.
I've done a bit of work on this. I think it's gonna be pretty quick.
It looks quick.
And there's a speed camera just up the road.
I like what you're thinking.
I like where this is going as well, because this thing is what we're aiming to try and get today.
The route's laid in. Ándale, vamos.
This thing can really go. How did you come up with this idea?
It wasn't my idea. I mean, not entirely.
Essentially, we need to floor it in this thing. Let's see.
When I was cleaning out the engine, I found scoring around the air filters. My Papa Fernando had been widening them to improve the aspiration. He didn't have a turbo
Oh, I did not see that there.
to put in.
But you obviously did.
Yup. Like it?
This is utterly wild. I love it.
Just keep it on the road, okay?
About that!
Speed cameras ahead. Go for it.
Got it.
And that should be us at the destination in much less than 2 minutes 30. Wow.
That's it. Brilliant. You okay?
I think I left my teeth behind. I love this car.
You better go back and find them then. I'll call you soon.
And there it is, we arrived in 46 seconds. That is crazy. And would you look at that. Another achievement unlocked, cover to cover. We've got 3 stars on every chapter in a Horizon story. And now, we go from one Vocho to another. How, you might ask? Like this. There we go, car awarded, Volkswagen Beetle Forza Edition. So let's go ahead, we'll go and have a look at our garage and go and see what it's all about. And there it is, look at this. 329 brake horsepower, 226 foot-pounds of torque. It's very, very light and in S1. So we're going to go ahead and load this in and go and see what it's all about. And here it is. Look at this thing. This is what we wanted to go and get. What is essentially a hyper Vocho. I mean, just listen to this thing. Oh wow. This thing only has 7 gears, which is interesting, but look at the back of this thing. It has a wheelie bar, which gives me an idea. I don't know what engine's in this thing currently, but can I... Ooh. There's some ideas I've got here. Give me a second. Now, for the observant of you that are wondering how on earth I have 12 million, I've been very, very busy and don't really go outdoors much. So here are in custom upgrades. Now there's not really too much I can do to this thing by the looks of things, however there's a couple of engine swap. Turbo Rally and a 4-litre flat 6, which gives us 493 brake horsepower. So is this engine fully upgraded then? Yes it is. Right, what are we running? 329. Now we need something quicker. Much, much quicker. 4-litre flat 6, and we're going to go ahead and turbo this thing as well. Twin turbos. Okay then. And there is our little Vocho all completely done up. We've got 957 brake horsepower, and somehow this thing is still in S2. Now, the wheelie bars at the back, they very much interest me because I want to see if I can make this thing do what it was intended to do. And if I can, I'm going to be very, very happy indeed. Right, here's where things start getting interesting. We need to go ahead and do this, and we also need to go ahead and move this across too. Now, if you know anything about drag cars and such, and especially more recent builds of mine, you'll know exactly where this is going. So let's go ahead and put this all the way to speed. There we go, all the way to the front. And we don't have to do much with the differential as it's already been done for us. We're just going to go ahead and throw that to there, apply the current setup, and then go and take this thing out to a drag strip and see if it does what I want it to. Okay, so here we are. We'll go ahead and reverse this thing up to here. Let's see. Does this thing do what I want it to do? Because it's got a wheelie bar, which means it should be good for one thing and one thing only. So we'll hold the handbrake, bring our revs up, and away we go! Look at that! It... Oh, this is amazing! Wheelie bar does exactly what it says on the tin, and it made this thing wheelie. Could say it did it really well. I'll see myself out. But look at this! I need to get into some form of thing to make sure I can get a photo of this in time, but this little beetle is manic. This tiny thing. Look at that. That's mad. Oh, hey, look, it's the thumbnail photo. If we go ahead and take a look at this thing from the side, we're going to go ahead, hold the handbrake again, hold the revs. Let's see, can we launch control it? Kinda. I love how the front wheel's just turning. Anyway, away we go, and we get a beautiful wheelie right off the start. That... Oh, I love it. Now, here's the next question. Can the Vocho hyper fly? Well, there's only one way to go ahead and find out, and that is to do just that. Oh my... Okay. The issue... If I land this... Oh, wow. I landed that. Oh, now we're talking. Right, I'm going to go ahead, throw a proper tune onto this thing, get some decent tyres on it, and we're going to go and see what it tops out at. And in case you want that tune for yourself, here it is. It is just called Wheelie Vocho, and the tune code for it should hopefully be in the description of this video, if I remember. Okay, so we're here with the space shuttle that is the Vocho. So let's go ahead and floor it and go and see what speed we can get out of this thing. Because I'm hoping it's going to be something pretty quick, knowing how ridiculous this car can be. Saying that, we are well over 200 already. I just gotta really hope we don't encounter some traffic. Thankfully the traffic back there was just people. That's actual people driving cars, not the obvious. So let's go ahead. What speed can we get out of the Space Shuttle Vocho? Let's see. Can we get 240 from it? We can indeed. 241. 241. And that's about it. And of course, because this thing is the Vocho, which is also known as the Drag Vocho, it wouldn't be complete without taking this thing for a proper drag race. Let's go do that. And because we can, we're going to the mile-long drag strip. So we're going to go into solo. We're going to go ahead with the Aerodromo drag strip. And where is our delightful little beetle? It is just here. So let's go ahead. We're going to load into that and go and see just how crazy this tiny thing really is. Here is the drag strip. So we've got all of our tuning in place once again for the drag show, which is what I'm going to call this thing. So we're going to go into start race and go and see what we can do. We're up against quite a lot of other high-powered cars. And this thing really wanted to pull off to the other side for some reason. It wanted to pull left very, very quickly. Oh, they're really, really close. Can our little drag show do it? For some reason, apparently yes it can. Even quicker than what it did out on the road. 250 across the line. 250 miles an hour. This thing is crazy. And 20-second drag time. I'll take that. So we have another wheel spin now to do. So if we just go ahead and see, we get a Datsun 510. Interesting. Now, there's a couple of the bonfires I wanted to find just before we finish off this episode, because obviously we did find a couple earlier. But let's see, there's one just over here that I want to do. I think the best one might be around here. So let's go ahead and grab a barn find and see what it is. And from there, I think that is probably where we're going to end the episode. So taking the drag Vocho off-road might have been a bad idea, but oh well. I'm sure Vocho owners are probably going to scream at me in the comments. I'm very sorry. But we need to go and find a barn. There's a building right up here, which is... You're not a barn. Let's see, is there anything up here? There's a road. That's about it. There's another building. Again, not a barn. Kinda looks like one, but it isn't. There is a set of buildings down here. Could there be... Ow. Could there be a barn in here? No, but there is a boat for some reason. Why is there a boat in there? Okay, there's a set of buildings here. Are any of these a barn? Nope. None of these are a barn either. I think I might have to resort to going and finding the drone. Going and flying that thing around to find it. Aha! Using the drone, I found it. So now we have to go and get the Vocho and drive all the way over here. Because we're somewhere over and off in that distance. It should be fun. Away we go! Come on, tiny, massive, big engine Vocho. Let's go and floor it across here and up to that barn. Hopefully it's going to be something good. And in we go with great speed. Never mind. But in we go to the barn find. Let's go and see what it is.
No. They found one of these things in Texas a few years back, and I had no idea there was another. That is a 250 GTO. We've hit the jackpot.
Ferrari 250 GTO. Oh wow. Okay.
If you see this thing return to its former glory, I'll call you.
Please do. But yeah, that is another barn find. Oh wow. And with that, we have another wheel spin. Right, let's go and do that, and then that will be the end of this episode. Please be something good! Nearly! It's an old Mercedes-Benz. Okay. Right, and with that, that is going to be this episode of the Forza Horizon 5 Let's Play. We've got ourselves the Drag Hyper Vocho Space Cho, whatever you want to call it. It is here, and it is absolutely mad. Seriously, I love this thing. And it does wheelies. I mean, look at this. Oh, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me for this episode. There'll be another one, hopefully, again, soon. I'm sure. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. You know the usual. Leave a like if you like it, subscribe if you're new, new videos twice a week, and leave a comment. I love to read them, and I'll reply to as many as I possibly can. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Okay, so I wonder if I can actually send the space show into space now.